They praise God but blame the devil. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense either way. If God is responsible for all the good things in the world and the devil is responsible for all the bad things in the world, you realize that puts God and the devil on the same level of power because they both have the power to influence this world. And if God is all powerful and also all good, and the devil really is to blame for all the bad things happening in the world, and God has never tried to contain the devil, kill the devil, stop the devil from doing the bad things that are happening in the world, aside from, what the Christians think that God's gonna do in Revelation, but we've been waiting for that for like what, 2,000 years? Call me crazy, but I don't think daddy's coming back with the milk. But anyways, I'd like to bet that they're on the same level of power. I've been saying it for years now. Christians themselves admit that they're on the same level of power, or they admit that the devil has a lot of power. They talk about the devil more than they talk about God. Oh, the devil's got you. Oh, the devil is busy today. Hoodoo is the work of the devil. Talking to your ancestors is the work of the devil. That's the devil's music. That's the devil's lyrics. That's the devil's this. That's the devil that. The devil is influencing the world to do bad things. Sounds like dude is pretty powerful. Y'all give him a lot of power. So it's not that hard to believe that maybe God just can't stop him. If anything, that helps the Christian narrative. That helps the God look a little bit better. Like, well, he really is all good. He just can't stop the devil. The devil's too powerful. He's influencing the entire world. God's trying, but he just doesn't have the power to do it. That would make your God look a little better, Christians. But no, the Christians want their God to be all powerful as well. They want their God to be this God, my God is the only God, and he's all powerful. He rules over everything, every God. He's the big one, bad one. Cool. So your God does everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, which your God actually admits himself in Isaiah 45:7 when he says, I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So your God is responsible for all of the child rape and the disease and the violence and just the horrid things that we as humans endure on earth. That's when they either backpedal by saying, well, no, that's the devil. The devil is responsible for that, which again gives the devil a lot of power, most of the power, since I guess subjectively there's more bad happening in the world than there is good, which again would mean that God isn't all powerful, or he's all powerful and he just isn't all good. Like I said yesterday, they can't coexist. That's when the Christians start saying, well, free will, no, the bad stuff happens because God gave us free will and he doesn't want to infringe on our free will, which was my point in that last video, that if God is not to blame for any of the bad things happening in the world because everyone is just acting on their own free will, then stop thanking God for your food and for everything that you have, because according to you, everything is happening because of free will. Just like how Christians will say, you can't blame God for the fact that you got raped in church by your own pastor. The pastor had free will to rape you. That's why. You see how it doesn't make sense regardless of how you look at it? That's Christianity in a nutshell.